Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about getting started with Project 3. The first thing that I like to do is to come up with composition sketches, meaning what is the final piece going to look like. And it's just a rough. These are all thumbnails. They can go really quickly. The thing I want you to avoid is centering everything. A traditional portrait is boring. So cut off. Don't be too shy to cut off parts of your head to make it more interesting. So in the second version, I'm just leaving the top of my head and the eyes looking up, and this kind of like tree growth coming out of my head. This second one is very similar, where I have these like power terminals, almost like a Frankenstein-esque take on it, maybe some steampunk. Maybe I'll be able to get in some of my favorite elements from steampunk. And then finally, this last one is more like a robotic armature that's coming out of my head or growing out of my head. And I'm using the verticality of the composition and of the space to really play up that diagonal reaching. It's always good to play up diagonals, don't forget that. I want to continue on with my composition sketches, but this time play up the landscape or the wide format. Remember, whether you do portrait or landscape, always take advantage of the space. Now, I'm not saying making stuff so crowded or putting so much stuff in there that you lose your focal point. I'm saying leave enough white space for our eyes to rest. I'm saying use the space efficiently, and play up diagonals if you can. Diagonals are always more interesting. Here I am shouting at something, communication. These are just rough ideas, so keep it rough. I'm making a list. I decided to do the like power generator Frankenstein version. I really like that idea. And I'm just listing out objects here that I'm going to reference because, you know, as great as my memory is, which is it is not, I have to go search out for images, and I want you to go search for images that you can reference and sketch. Now remember that it being a sketch, you can keep it rough. If you don't know how to draw, that's completely fine. Keep it in stick figure mode and keep it rough. As long as it's consistent, it will look fine. So I don't want you to worry about your drawing your drawing ability. Just keep it rough. If you draw rough, keep it consistent, and it will look great. I promise you. So look at images, draw from images, and we'll see you in the next video.